goes black. I need a tie out for my puppy dog. I need a tie out for my puppy dog. How are you there? How are you there? I need to put a platform right here so I can put my phone on it. Who is that? Who is that? I'm trying to capture this moment without dropping my phone. I'm trying to balance it right here. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Is that you? Is that you? You who? Try to put it right here. I don't want my phone to fall. Then it means I have to go pick it up. And I don't want to go pick it up. Is that you? Is that you, Heidi? Is that you? Trying to turn the camera back around. There we go. I don't have my tripod out here. Recuperating is hard sometimes. I wish it was my foot. If it was my foot, then I could use my hands. I got to figure it out. I have to do it really slow with my left hand. Is that you? Is that you? Man, where's the man? I'm not a man. I'm a ma'am, not a man. It's kind of cool out here this morning. I'm trying to catch this thing. I live in the country. And I can't really put this thing in there. I have to take it all the way off, but I don't want to take it all the way off. Wow. No, I'm me. I don't know what none of that means. I am just me. I am me. Uh, no, this thing doesn't fit in this jacket. I need to put on my other jacket. Are you non-binary? What does that mean? And what country are you from? Don't you see my dog right here? This is my dog. It's like winter, spring, and summer all in 1 week in Florida. Right now it's still cool. Last night it was pretty cold. Then today it's going to be in the 80s, which means it's going to be hot. But I am recuperating. I was at the hospital on Wednesday and now I'm home. So I am recuperating. Recuperating. The birds are making such a beautiful sound. I think that everywhere is wonderful. I don't know. I've never been to Russia in person. I can only tell about what I've seen on TV. And I think that all people are beautiful, all people are wonderful. And one of these days we're going to be a community. Not everybody, but there'll be some people from everywhere that wants to be a community. One of these old days, maybe not today, but one day. One day, one day, things must get better. I came out here to record this machine that's going down the road, but they have to come back. It's called a grader. They're grading the road because I live on a dirt road in the country. What time is it in Russia right now? What time is it in Russia right now? I think it's about 10 o'clock in the morning here now. Oh, it's 9:23. 9:23 in the morning. 5 p.m. in Russia? Wow. I'm not a bro. Why do you keep calling me bro? I'm a man. I'm a her. I'm a she. Do I look like a bro? Oh. Well, that's what happens when people watch a lot of TV. Bro, I'm not a bro. I don't come from that. I don't come from that kind of world. You have to know who you're talking to first of all. And the bro is usually referred to a guy. What's up, bro? It's usually a boy, a man. And I'm not a bro. I'm a woman. I am all woman. Woman. That's what a lot of people do when they watch TV and they assume certain things about America. Everything on TV is not how it is, you know what I mean? Especially when English is not your first language. You're not the only one who says bro. I've met a lot of foreigners who say bro, but bro is referring to men or someone who identifies as a man. And I don't identify as a man, I'm a woman. I can't get my arm in. That thing is big on my arm. It's big on my arm. Now, gotta take it off just to put my arm back in. This helps me not to hurt my arm. And it's chilly out here. Feels like it's cold. My hands are actually feeling cold. It's not hot. Even though it's sunny, it's what's up, just Jazzy? How are you doing this morning? I was trying to put my jacket back on the right way. I was trying to put it over my back, but I need it on my arms. Because it's actually pretty chilly out here. My hands are feeling cold. So I know the temperature is not that high. It's probably like, I don't know, 59, 60. This this left hand thing, one hand thing is getting old. But I'm doing my best. How are you doing this morning? It's a beautiful morning outside. I was waiting on the machine to go by because I wanted to record the country guy. Not the country happenings because they're grading the road today. And grading the road simply is what it is. Sounds like he's smoothing the road back out. But it kind of doesn't make sense because we have the people that like to ride their four wheelers and their motorcycles and their scooters and whatever. And then they come through doing wheelies in the dirt because it's fun, which I can understand. But when cars try to go down the road, then we have a bumpy ride because they're little dirt bikes and four wheelers. They want to do donuts and all that kind of stuff on the road. But anyway, right now, whoever's in charge of that department, they actually park the vehicles that they do the grading with back that way, not far from here. He's actually been more serious about it than some of the supervisors in the past. So they've been grading the road in a timely manner. Yeah, everything went well. I'm just recuperating. Because like yesterday, I couldn't drive, and I still have like weight restrictions. I can't lift beyond 10 pounds. Actually, it's probably like 2 or 3 pounds because when I try to even write or try to do my phone, I have to use my left hand because it starts to hurt. It's hard to even swipe the screen, and my hand is swollen. So I'm just taking it easy. I go back to work on the 10th. I'm good. Otherwise, just feeling like I don't want to say I'm handicapped, but I feel disabled. I can understand what it feels like to be disabled right now. Because if I was on the left hand side, it wouldn't be that bad, but it's right hand, and I'm right handed. So, you know how that goes. I actually have my phone sitting in the flower pot. I should have brought my tripod out here, but it's okay. We are out here. Mocha out here barking at the man, but I think he's going like all the way back up the road and then he circles back because I know he's got to come back because he left the road. He left the road with it's not done, so I know he'll be back. But the machine goes really slow, so I guess he'll be taking his time. Just Jazzy said, "Hey Mocha." She's so busy fasting. She keeps smelling this thing. Well, like I was saying this morning, and I keep on saying, you always have a difficult time. It's how you choose to handle it. I don't have time to be trying to be sad or crying or moping. Yeah, gotta have a good sense of humor. Life is too short, and And I've seen that happen too many times recently. Life is too short to be frowning and to be upset or to be sad. I still have my hand. I can still use my hand. Just imagine if I didn't have a hand. Then that would be a different story. But I saw this lady, actually followed two ladies on social media. They both lost their limbs. They have no arms. Their arms been cut off to up here because they had what you call it, septic. What you call it? Septic, whatever that thing is when you go to the hospital and you get that bad thing, and then they have to cut your legs off and your hands in order to save your body because it goes through it. Uh, you know what I'm talking about? What is it called? Septic shock, septis, whatever it's called. But anyway, that lady's still smiling. She says yes, she has hard days, but she's smiling. And yes, she says she admits that there are some difficult times, but she's still smiling. She has no arms. I think there's like three people I know on social media that I follow. I follow those people because they're motivational to me. Never can I say anything negative on my hard days. Sepsis. Thank you. But yeah, that lady. I don't know if you know that lady. One of them, she's African American. This other lady, she's Caucasian. And I've seen one too from some other country. That's why you always have to be careful. And you can't be too careful because sometimes you go into a medical procedure and the next thing you know, you come out worse than when you went in because of something negligent from somebody else. Whatever. Because I think from what I've understood, that comes back from when things are not sterile, that someone didn't properly clean, whatever. And I've been in hospital rooms, and you can tell that no one cleaned it properly. So I know how that goes. That's why you got to bring your own cleaning supplies. It's sad though that some people don't do what they're supposed to do, especially in a medical field. They gotta clean. They should clean, I should say. It's actually pretty cool out here. Let me see what the temperature is. It feels cooler than it looks. I gotta hold Mocha's thing because if I don't, I know when that guy comes back, she's gonna jump down and try to attack the machine. Yeah, swiping the machine even hurts my hand. Swiping the machine, swiping the screen makes my hand hurt. So I will not swipe the machine. Not today and not for the next 3 days. Yeah, it is windy. There's a little old pinwheel. I had a bunch of pinwheels. They were in the flower pot, so when the wind is blowing, you can see them blowing around. I need to get some new ones. My mom had these in the garden to keep little critters from lurking. But anyway, back to the weather. It's saying it's 63 degrees, but it surely feels colder than that. Okay, it's 56. Nope, it's 62, but it feels cold. But I really don't have on thick clothes, so that's probably why. Are you working today, just Jesse? Oh, I hear the cows mooing in the distance. The neighbors have. In a little bit. Yes, I was gonna get some glasses for Mocha. I need to get a bike with a thing on it so I can put her in there. I need to get a bike that I can ride on the dirt road. Better yet, I need to change my tires on my bike to the ones for the dirt road so I can ride it. The tires I have now, I can't ride on the dirt road because they're not for like the dirt road. So I can pull my bike out of hiding. I'm drinking ginger tea because I was feeling nauseous again this morning. All those drugs. It wasn't bad as yesterday because yesterday was really bad. When I woke up, I felt like immediately bad. You know, there's a lot of wild weeds that you can eat, and I think this is one that you can eat. You know that wild dandelion? I've never eaten it. I know that you can eat it. You went to Chick-fil-A this morning? Chick-fil-A serves breakfast? Because it's like 9, what's it, 9:30? Chick-fil-A serves breakfast? That's new to me. I don't really go to Chick-fil-A that much, but I didn't know they serve breakfast. Ginger tea. What are you talking about? Ginger is strong, but this is mild. It's not too strong. What do you mean ginger is going to burn everything nice? You must be making it too strong. Ginger tea, I'm drinking it to keep my stomach from feeling whatever. I didn't even know they have breakfast, honestly. I don't eat out like that. I go to one place usually for breakfast because I never get sick when I go there. We go there whenever we feel like going out for breakfast. My mom likes it, I like it, so we go there every now and then. I don't do breakfast anywhere else here, but one place. And yeah, and I don't go out to eat for dinner and stuff. I went to one Mexican, I think, no, I'll say Spanish restaurant. I don't think it's a Mexican, it's Spanish or Hispanic or whatever you want to call it. Their food didn't make me sick, and the atmosphere felt comfortable. But other than that, I don't just go to every restaurant in town. If I don't get sick, if I don't feel uh, food poisoning symptoms, I'm good to go. I'll go back. Like my daughter says, I always read the reviews, mommy. Like, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Well, Venture Morris, look who's in town. Good morning to you. And no, I did have fryers, and you're spelling the name wrong, but I know what you're talking about. I had it one time. A lot of people use them sometimes for funerals around here. Fryers chicken, but that chicken to me just tastes like regular chicken that anybody could cook. Doesn't have any seasoning or nothing. That's the kind of chicken for those who just like to drown their food in hot sauce, and that's not what I like. I like flavor to be on my food. I don't want to feel like I have to put all those condiments on it for it to taste like something. No problem. You gotta go to the dentist. I'm so sorry and not so sorry. Dental care is important. Right now, I'm gonna wish you well. Don't get all squirmish in the chair. Who likes going to the dentist? It's just one of those things we have to do, right? Be safe out there, Jerry. Venture Morris. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, you're saying the ginger will burn the drugs out. Now you got me wanting to try the Chick-fil-A bowl. I never thought about it like that, but I just know ginger helps the stomach to feel better. Have a good day. It's a beautiful day out here. I need to get up and start trying to cook. That's going to be an adventure. Trying to cook with one hand. I'm going to try to cook with one hand. I got to keep it simple. Simple, simple, simple. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. These trees don't know what to do. The buds come out, then they get burnt off when it gets cold. The leaves are back, and then they get burnt off when it gets cold. It's happened like so many times. There's so much pollen in the air right now. Why aren't you guys working? Unless you're in another time zone around the world. And you Americans should be working. Why are you not working? I'm on leave. I'm on leave. What's your excuse for not being at work? Unless you're retired. Unless you're retired. What you doing, Mocha? That man is taking a long time to come back. I was trying to record it. He's taking a long time to circle back around. That's why I really came out here to record the grater. Yep. So, how are you doing? I see you looking at me. How are you doing today? This thing is made in Germany. One of these things it said it was supposed to never, I should say it had a lifelong guarantee. But I'm like, I don't have time to keep up with that. I had a big one, and then it stopped working. And they're talking about it had a lifetime guarantee, you could return it. By the time you do all that, you might as well just buy another one. But it lasted for a long time, though. So thank you, Germany, for the dog leash. Thank you, Germany. Yep, when you're recovering, sometimes it can be a slow day. So I do have to cook, or else I won't be able to eat. Hello. Somebody talk to me. The birds have gotten quiet now. When I first came out here, when it was earlier in the morning, those birds were like seriously talking. I hear bees as well. The bees are following the blossoms if you know anything about nature. And that's kind of scary. The bees are in the air because they're following the blossoms. And so if you hear the sound of a bee, your best bet is to walk away. And that tree right in front of me is, the bees are not singing that loud today because the blossoms are decreasing, but they're in there. It's not a wise thing to walk close to a tree where you hear the bees, because you will most likely be risking yourself getting a bee sting. And then some people are allergic to bee stings. It's good when you know it, but when you don't know it and then you get a bee sting and then you get the allergic reaction, then that's a big deal. Then you need an EpiPen, and then that's a whole nother ball game. Well, tell you the man, Mocha wanted to play with the guy. She likes to play with that machine. And she said the guy won't come back. We were out here so we could talk to the machine. There's solar lights. I get these solar lights because I like to see lights outside when I look out the window. Solar lights. Thanks, thanks, I give you thanks for all you've done for me. I am so. It's actually kind of nippy out here. Pretty nippy. You see the little pinwheel blowing. It's nippy out here. I am so blessed. My soul is at rest. Oh Lord, I give you thanks. And we're saying thanks. Okay. I give you thanks for all you've done for me. You want to go in, Mocha? I think Mocha said she's cold. It's cold out here. Let me get in mommy's jacket because it's cold out here. hanging out. I need to eat some salad. Good weekend. Good weekend to you. It's not the weekend yet, but it feels like the weekend. Finally, he's coming back. I want to record this. I've been out here waiting for this for the longest time now. He's going to be a star. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. This is the grader grading the roadside. Mocha, be quiet. Say we have excitement on the country road. Excitement. Excitement. He better not make that thing because sometimes they do the wrong thing and they make the road worse. But he's basically packing the stuff down. But actually, right now he has the thing up, so it's not really doing anything. I guess he's gonna put it down when he's coming back because it's up off the road right now. I think he's trying to keep it at a certain level. Looks like. Yeah, he's keeping it at a certain level. He looks like Santa Claus. He looks like Santa. He looks like Santa. My big protection. Mocha's a big protection. That man looks like Santa Claus. This is the excitement in the neighborhood. These machines cost a lot of money, you know. They cost a lot of money. Anyway, that's the country excitement. I'll show you. See, we've been waiting to show you the grader. It took him like forever to come back because when I started this video, which was like 30 minutes ago, he had just went down the road. So it took him like 34 minutes to come back around. Anyway. Jeffrey Ray. Yeah, she is my little protection and my little buddy, my little animal. She barks at anything that makes that kind of sound. She doesn't like motorcycles and all that kind of stuff. But she's not afraid of it because if she was like afraid of it, her hair would stand up on her back. She's just barking, just I guess to give her something to do. All right, I have finished my ginger tea finally. It was too hot in the beginning. It was too hot. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted. I wanted to Google photo this because I believe that this thing is edible. You know, there are a lot of wild things that grow on the side of the road that are edible. When I was living in South Korea, I saw the grandmas, especially, they would be picking a whole lot of these little green weeds that we call weeds, but they were using them in their food. And they would pick so many of them that it would become like a big pot of whatever it was. And I'm like, we step on and weed up things that are actually edible in America. But anyway, I want to Google it because I think this is what I think it is. It's growing wild. It looks like lettuce. So I'm going to ask Google what it is. Google. I think it's dandelion. Oh, it's called Gaillardia. Is this a weed? It's a perennial vegetable. So I thought so. You can eat it. I thought so. I think I'm going to try to eat it today, y'all. It's growing right here wild in the pot. Well, you can get it too. You just Google it. You know you have that Google thing. If you have Siri, then Siri should be able to do it too. I'm going to make sure I get the right picture. Make sure it's telling me what I want to know. I think that's it. I see different options. But nevertheless, I know it's edible. And it's growing for free. Uh-oh, he's stopping. Yes, he's taking the break. He's stopping. My arm is pretty good. It's doing what it's supposed to do. You have to target. I still can't really pick up anything or do anything big with it. I can do very little light things. I can't even turn a doorknob. It hurts. I tried to open a Ziploc bag. I wasn't successful. So it's slowly coming, but I'm not trying to hurt it because I could make my arteries start bleeding. I don't want to make my arteries start bleeding. Mother's getting teary-eyed. She's getting big tears coming out her eyes. I guess she's getting a little upset. Stop crying. Stop crying. You're okay. You don't need to cry about that machine. She got these big tears rolling out her eyes. Getting all emotional. Now her hair is standing up on her back because she wants that thing to go away. Well, thank you for praying, Jeffrey Ray. Appreciate that. Be quiet, Look at that man like he's taking a break. He just stopped in the road. All I know is he looks like Santa. For those who like Santa, he could dress up like Santa. He's got a big fluffy beard and white hair. He's just chilling. He's just chilling. All I need, all I need. I remember you talking about your arm. When? Yesterday? I'm always talking about my arm, but my left arm is a constant problem. You probably heard me talking about my left arm. But I had a procedure on Wednesday. So that's why I have this on, to protect me from moving my arm too much. Because I have to safeguard my wrist because they went in through my artery in my wrist. And yeah, it could cause big problems if it starts to bleed out, and I don't want to bleed out. So I'm following instructions. And I'm not lifting up anything that I'm not supposed to lift up. Be quiet. Yeah, I don't want to lift up what I'm not supposed to lift up because that could create problems. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for vibing with me out on the porch. on the deck out in the country. I appreciate you vibing with me. So we're gonna get off of here and do some things and chill out. And I hope that man is okay. I'm watching him because sometimes people get sick while they're working, and he is an older gentleman. I'm gonna keep an eye on him, make sure he's good. Because right now he's holding his head down like he's got a problem. But I'm gonna keep an eye on Pops because I don't want anything to happen to Pops out here. Maybe he's trying to read. Because when you get older, sometimes you can't see. I have that same issue. I need more light and more whatever. So hopefully he's trying to read something. He just can't see it. Yeah, to see him, he keeps putting his head down so low. So I hope he's all right. But it looks like he's trying to read something. Maybe he can't. Maybe he doesn't have glasses on. That's not funny. You get old, and you'll see. I used to wonder about that when I used to see my grandma. She said, "Oh, I need to turn on some more light," and now I'm doing. Mocha, Mocha. The man started moving again, so Mocha jumped up. Tell him to say thank you. You're supposed to say thank you. Say thank you. You're supposed to say thank you to the man. Say thank you. Uh-oh. Coming over here to say hi, Mocha. That man is doing his job, Mocha. He's relaxing and doing his job. Okay, you're 41. Why are you giving your whole birthday out here? Well, then you should know what I'm talking about. My vision started changing when I got in my late 30s. I think that's about when I started wearing glasses again. Because I wore glasses when I was like in middle school, and then I stopped. Not that I should have stopped, but I just stopped. Because I didn't want to wear glasses. But then now it's like I have to wear glasses every day. And I find also I don't see that well at night. I don't really care to drive at night driving. And neither do I care to read in low light. Because I can't really see. I have to have enough light to see, even with my glasses on. Oh, wow. Now he's going down the other road. It's the other road's turn. Anyway, thank you for vibing with me. I hope you've joined the community. The community. The community. There are always good vibes over here. Good vibes, good vibes. Good nature living. Good country living. Yeah, but I'm going to end this live because it takes too long to upload those long lives. All right, Mocha, they're gone. All right, you did good, Mocha. You did good. Thank you. Always in protect mode. Yep, bye, Jeffrey Ray. Well, that's good. Cataracts are serious. I hope I don't have that because I really didn't. I didn't do the glaucoma and the whatever test. I didn't do those because I don't like when they do that. But I think I'm gonna go back and do it the next time I go, so that they do the glaucoma check. Because I know that some things flow in the family, so I always have to stay on top of those things. But I can see. I've always had vision issues, like I said, since like middle school for sure. I used to wear glasses, but anyway, point is, sometimes you get close to things because it's like, what is that? Yeah, like even now I can't like see the writing on my phone because for one, it's beyond my arm length, so it's further away. So that's why I keep doing like this because I can't see it even with glasses on. You had them scraped. Wow. That's one of those things that they do them while you're awake, right? They give you that numbing thing, but you're awake, right? There's most people that I know that did that eye stuff because I know several people that did like those eye procedures and they're awake while they're playing with their eyeballs. Wow. I was awake at the procedure too. It's called adult conscious sedation. Everything is becoming so modernized because it's like that avoids them putting that air thing in your throat throat, which I hate because every time they would do that to me, I would wake up and they would have like overdone it, and then my throat would be hurting because they would put the thing in there and it's too big. So I think they're realizing different, more modern ways to do procedures without putting people completely out. But it's kind of weird though because it's like they're giving you these narcotics, of course, some kind of cane, some kind of cocaine, and then you feel kind of. It's like I know that I was there, I know something was happening, but it's like it's weird. They drug you up, make sure that you don't like jump off the table. Yeah, while they're poking you and doing whatever it is that they're doing. It's kind of weird though. I remember being back in recovery for sure, but like in the operating room, it was just kind of weird. I just know I was there, but it just feels like I was like high or whatever or something like that. That's why they keep you there for hours after to make sure that you cover whatever that stuff is that they put in you, and then you can't drive home because you're drugged up. Yeah, and then they tell you not to drive the next day because you're still drugged up. So when I woke up yesterday, my stomach felt like it was just filled with drugs or something. This morning I woke up, it was a little bad, but not that bad. But I still drank my ginger tea. And now I need to probably go drink some soup. Yesterday I drank soup. I didn't drink soup this morning. I think it's time for some soupy. Some soupy. I had to go get back to get both of my eyes scraped together. Now I have 20/20. Oh, that's cool. Fred, I didn't even see you come in, Fred. I was just saying that I couldn't see. See, I wasn't even looking when you popped in, Mr. Fred. What are you doing, Mr. Fred? I'm home because I get to be home to recuperate. So I get to be retired for a few days. I get to be retired for a few days. And this phone is making noise. All right, let me see. Oh, see, I can't even open the door with my right hand. Illuminati, I see ya. What's up? I'm trying to get back in the house. And I cannot push the handle on the door with my right hand. I can't open it. But I got it. Now, Mocha, you got to get down. Can't use my right hand for a lot of things right now. Illuminati. I'm feeling all right. I mean, I feel okay. I just can't use my hand. No chest pains, no none of that. So I'm thankful. But that just sounds scary though, scraping your eyes. And I know you mean in the back of your eyes, because cataracts are in the back of your eyes, right? Or is that the one where they cut your iris and go in there and take it off your lens? I don't remember how cataracts go. I just know that they're in the eyeball somewhere. Illuminati, what are you doing? Oh yeah, I'm being careful. I'm being careful. That's why I had to go slowly. Slowly. And now my lens need to kick back in and change. Now I look like I'm Stevie Wonder in the house. Ray Charles. Ray Charles. Boil up the water in the kettle. Because I'm making some instant like soup. Some Korean instant soup. I want to open the window, but I can't open the window either because I can't push up the window. Oh well, maybe on the other day. You finna. I'm about to make brunch. I ate breakfast, but now I need to drink some. Like I'm in the hospital, now to be giving you broth. I'm gonna make some. My stomach still feels like it's drugged up, so I had bought this already. I saw these in Walmart too, but I got these from the Asian market. It's actually tasty if you like Asian food. It has tofu with spinach. Yeah. Well, thank you, Jeffrey Ray. Yeah, this was my go-to because I couldn't do much to my hair before I had my procedure. I had braids, but I didn't want those long braids annoying me and bouncing all around my head. So I took them out the morning of the procedure. Now I gotta take this off again to get my hand out. So this is just to make sure I don't bend my hand and do too much with my hand. I wouldn't say it was quick because it took me a long time to do it because my shoulder was hurting. It took just as long, but I just wanted it to be a simple thing where I could just pull my bonnet over my head when I went to bed. I didn't want something that was going to be hanging down. But I like this retro style. I do. I like this retro style. And it lasts for a while. If I don't do anything crazy, it'll last for like 2 weeks if I wanted it to. But I'm going to take it out as soon as I can, though. So what are you making for breakfast, Killuminati? Killuminati. Alright, I think that water is hot enough. Trained for what? To attack people? Yeah. I didn't know I was grooming her to be a protector, but that's what I did because she was always around my family. She was never around other people. And so, yeah, she's trained to be a guard dog. She's very vicious when it comes to other people. I didn't intentionally do it, but because I'm an introvert, it's just how it turned out. Of course she. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, she's trained. I've even left her for like 2 days and she didn't do anything in the house. But I didn't do it on purpose, but something happened. I just couldn't return. I thought I was going to return and I did it. And I left the training pad out for her and everything. And she's like, training pad? Who? I'm not a baby. Yeah, she's trained. She doesn't. She doesn't do that. No number one, no number two in the house. Only reason that she's ever done that was because she was sick and she had like diarrhea one time. But that's like a special case. But and you know, diarrhea is like uncontrollable even with a dog. So that was understood. But on normal circumstances, oh yeah, she's very much trained. I thought you meant trained as in like sit down, sit up, roll over, all that kind of stuff. No, she's a dog. She's a dog. I finally trained her how to sit. My daughter and I, she will sit, but she won't stay seated though. I let her be a dog. I'm not forcing her to do anything. And I do like the fact that she's a vicious dog, so she comes in handy when I need someone to be my protector. It is what I need. She's like that alarm, that free alarm system. Let me see if I can open up this. I want some black olives. Now let me see if I can open up this can. I love black olives. I love green olives. I love olives, period. Well, let me see if I can open this up with my left hand. Nope. I can't really hold it tight. Let's see. And my left hand is weak because I already got an issue with my left hand, so I'm just struggling. Does my dog wake up in the morning? Sometimes she wakes up very early. Sometimes she doesn't. That's why I try to make sure she goes to potty very late in the day so she doesn't wake me up super early. Yeah, I love olives, and they're also good for your skin. You finished barking at the man. I don't think he's gonna come back out down our road, Mocha. Do you like olives? What's up, Marissa? You came back again? You don't have school? What did you tell me about school? Did you graduate already? Is that what I'm to understand, that you have graduated already? Okay. You're about to go to university. So you didn't start university in the fall like most people in August. You're starting in the winter or spring. I should say the spring term. Ow. Alright, let me see if I got it. This, you know, these little kind like this, the one that takes the whole lid off. I don't know how people do things with one hand. Black olives. Really? I'm not a celebrity. You're trying to be funny. I am not a celebrity. Oh, wow. Okay, Jeffrey Ray. My daughter graduated from university already. She's a big woman. No more kids here. You're so funny. I am not a celebrity. If everyone in Russia knew my name, then maybe I would be a celebrity in Russia. Does everyone in Russia know my name? No. Does everyone in the USA know my name? No. I am no celebrity. I'm just a YouTuber in a little corner of the YouTube world. When I get to 1 million subscribers, maybe. And that's a ways to go. Actually, I'm close to 3K, which I'm impressed with that myself. For the longest time, for years, I had like 50 something subscribers because I wasn't posting content then. I just had the channel, but I didn't. Oh, I opened black olives. You know, black olives. I want to put them in my soup. My miso soup that I made in this cup. All you have to do is pour hot water on it. I'm doing things that I can do that are easy. Everything that I'm doing today is something that I can do like with one hand. And then this is my rice cooker. And then put that in there. But not right now. I'll do that a little bit later. These are black olives. You know black olives, right? You should. You know, black olives. This is making me perfect my left hand. Olives are high in oil. And technically, you're not supposed to eat a whole lot of them, but sometimes I'll sit there and eat the whole can. I just love olives. I'm not going to do that today because too much oil at one time is not good. And I got to start doing better. Better. Oh no, these are the beans that I've been soaking. These are my chickpeas. They're hydrated. I need to put them in the slow cooker. Those need to get in the slow cooker so they can start slow cooking. Slow cooking. Slow cooking. Slow cooking. Slow cooking. Slow cooking. So that's what's up over here. drinking soup. Is my breakfast ready, Illuminati, or did you leave me with no breakfast? And I'm drinking my miso soup with tofu and spinach. It feels more like seaweed. Have you ever had seaweed before? It says it's spinach, but I'm like, this is a spinach from an Asian spinach. Yeah, I love slow cookers, especially when you just like put it in, go to bed, wake up, and your food is done. Or I used to do it for the daytime when I had a shorter shift years ago. I had like a 6-hour shift, and then I would put my whatever I was making in there. By the time I would get home, if I left it on low, it would be done and ready for dinner. That's what I like about slow cookers. But this spinach to me looks like seaweed. It tastes like seaweed. But they're saying that it's spinach, but I really don't think so. I think it's seaweed. The texture says it's seaweed. They're trying to trick somebody who doesn't know. But it tastes like that stuff that I had. I think it'll be a lot easier for me to drink this because doing this with my left hand it's awkward and it's hard. This was my Christmas present from my supervisor. It says blessed teacher. That gold stuff says blessed. You can't hardly see it because it's so shiny, but then it has an apple on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's just like a broth. Like if you've ever been in the hospital and they give you that broth stuff. It's like flavored water. It's good. If you don't like tofu, even the tofu is just small. There's hardly any tofu in there, but tofu is made from soybeans. It doesn't really taste like anything, but it just tastes like flavored broth. Broth. Exactly what I need right now to keep my stomach from feeling like upset. And it's easy hydration, low calories, and I need to get some more liquids in my body so that I stay hydrated. Dehydration is like one of the worst things. I had to learn that the hard way. It hurts your body a lot when you're dehydrated. So I've been really trying to make myself drink a lot of liquid. Dehydration is horrible to the body. So when you're really not drinking water, your body is like struggling because it needs water. It needs water. Jeffrey Ray. Where are you from, Jeffrey Ray, if you don't mind me asking? I'm in Florida. What state are you in? Based on what you said so far, I'm assuming that you're in the United States. If you're in the neighborhood, I can give you my slow cooker. I'm about to actually give it away. Okay, North Carolina. You guys are about to get some bad weather by Wednesday. I was watching that on the Weather Channel. Are you in the area that had the effects of the hurricane? But North Carolina's about to get some serious weather. I think it's Wednesday. You better be getting ready for that cold weather and rain or whatever it's supposed to be bringing. And I think my battery is about to go down. Or you live away from all that flooding and all that stuff that happened. That's good. It's sad though, because when they show some of that still, especially they had another storm that went through the other day too, and then it ripped up the tents and flipped over stuff again on the people that were living like that. Because some people, like with those little campers that they have, because they're little campers, I think some of those got flipped over too. St. Paul. Okay. Excuse me. Mocha like she's finally sleeping again. She's barked enough to be tired. Oh, I know the word Fayetteville. Never heard of the other places. Fayetteville. I went to High Point years ago, and I also did a tour through North Carolina and South Carolina years ago. But I don't remember a lot of the city names though. All right, I need to put those things in the slow cooker so they can start. I don't want to cook them on the stove. It's a lot easier to just put it in the slow cooker. Now I don't know where the slow cooker is. I didn't put it away the last time. All right, I found the slow cooker. I found the slow cooker. I can put those beans in. Oh, okay. Was that for? Did you come here for grad night? Because I realized that a lot of people come to Disney World for grad night. 1993. That sounds like a way back date. But that wouldn't have been grad night. Oh, okay, cool. Orlando is pricey. Pricey, pricey, pricey. I gotta go to Epcot. I have never been to Epcot. But most people always say it's like if you want to go to eat because you have a lot of restaurants there. That's why it's been like last on the list because I've never been. And I don't really care to eat at all these different places because eating out is overrated. So that's why I probably may not should go to Epcot. I want to go back to Animal Kingdom. I like Animal Kingdom. That's cool. Life happens fast, doesn't it? Like me, I'm sure you can remember. Oh, I remember when they were in diapers. Oh, I remember when they were in fifth grade. Oh, I remember. And now you've blinked your eyes twice and they're almost adults, right? Well, one is an adult and one is on the way, right? Or are they both 18? Life happens fast. Life happens fast. I can still remember the day that my daughter got her restricted driver's license. I have a picture of a lot of milestones. Now she's on her own as a grown up. Life happens fast. All right. Life happens fast. Oh, wow. Wow. You recovered well? That means you were 30 at the time, based on what you shared with me. Yeah, but I had a mild heart attack last year. I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed me. So that's why I try to really be careful about what I eat and how I eat. That's why once upon a time I would eat the whole can of olives. I don't do it anymore. But that's good that you recovered well. Because, some people don't. Some people walk around with, whatever side effects or complications and whatever. Excuse me. But yeah, that's why I try to be very mindful. But I'm really trying to get off all of these drugs. But you have to really get your diet and your exercise and your hydration on point. That's why I talk about these things because I don't want to ever be back in the hospital for another mild heart attack or a major heart attack or any type of heart attack. Mm-mm. That's why I have to make myself do what's right, even though I don't want to do it sometimes. But I'd rather not eat the wrong things, a lot of the wrong things. Of course, I like to eat certain things sometimes, but I don't overdo it. Because in the long run, my health is more important. I don't want to be sick because I've eaten every fried thing on the market, fried this, fried that. Yeah. So I try to eat healthy and do what I'm supposed to do. Wait a minute. So you did not recover well? Because I asked you, did you recover from your stroke? Now you're saying you got disabilities. So that's telling me that you didn't recover. Recover mean that you went like back to normal, like back to yourself. So from the sounds of it, you didn't. Or am I misunderstanding? Disability is hard to do. I've heard a lot of people talk about getting disability and it's complicated. I've never had to get disability, but I've heard people say that it's hard. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, thank God you're still here. It's always a blessing you still have life. Because I'm sure there's some people that don't survive strokes. So, are you able to drive? If you don't mind me asking, since you're sharing. Because like when I was told not to drive yesterday, and just the thought of being told not to drive, I felt limited. And I still feel limited today because I don't feel like I want to go drive. Because most of us we drive with our right hand. I don't drive with my left hand. So to drive with my left hand, it makes my reflexes a little bit different. So I really don't want to get on the road today either because my hand does not feel like I can be holding the steering wheel. Because when I fold my hand too much, because even my fingers are still swollen, my thumb is swollen. So I don't want to be behind the steering wheel. You had, okay, or you have. Are they still with you? You sure you can't go back to work? Then you need to get an Avon website. I always try to encourage a lot of people to get an Avon website. You don't have to do anything. If you can text on this phone, you just got your license renewed. Okay. If you can text on this phone and you can have an Avon website, it's not going to cost you much of anything. You don't have to leave your house to do anything. Set up an account through my account and then just promote your website. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, I need to cook before I get too sleepy. I'm trying to figure out how to make this easy as possible. And I need to put my chickpeas. I want chickpeas. Chickpeas are very tasty. They're tasty if you cook them the right way. I'm trying to figure out how to season them without hurting my hand. I usually like to put fresh seasonings in, but I did not. Oh, I know what I can use because I have some shredded veggies already. I'm going to use that with the chickpeas and that'll work. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm going to use the slow cooker and the rice cooker. Nothing that I have to like do much to. But I was thinking because when you cook beans, at least when we cook beans, we use something in it with it. And I just remember we do have some veggies that are frozen that are minced up because I don't want it just to be the chickpeas. Something needs to be with it. I usually like to cut up some red onions or something like that to go in it, but I don't want to do any chopping or any, because I really can't do that with my left hand. The very it take a lot of time and then it kind of gets like too much. So I'm gonna use that. And this is on top of the deep freezer. So yeah, I need to put it in the deep freezer. Get it out of the deep freezer. I'm just trying to figure out how to make a healthy meal without doing too much. Then I always make it dog friendly because Mocha's gonna eat it too. So that means I don't put a lot of salt because I'm not supposed to have a lot of salt because I have high blood pressure. And I see that reflection on my nose in my glasses. Where's that coming from? Don't know. But that's what I'm about to do. Thank you for talking to me, Jeffrey Ray. I appreciate it. So I'm not home recovering alone. But I'm going to get off the live now because I need to check in with some people. Yep, and have some adult conversations out loud. And get this food going so that I can not have to think about it and then come back a few hours later and then it'll all be done. So you have a good day until. Hope you consider joining the community. And if you're going to empower anyone, empower yourself first so that you can empower others. This channel is about building others up and not tearing people down. We have enough people tearing other people down. We want to be people that are building people up. That's why I had this custom made bracelet. But it's for me to read because it says empower. And I know you probably can't read it exactly, but it's EMPOWER. So I'm first empowering myself so that I can empower others. That's my word for 2025. Yes, ma'am. We want to be builders of what is good. That's what I want. I want to be right doing. And I want to be builders of what's a builder of what's good. Good. All right. But until next time, nice talking to you. And for all the quiet people in the background, nice talking to you too. See you on another live. Bye for now. Bye. Bye. Bye.